bringing the gives and bringing the takes. Both accents are vital to maintaining balance, but in excess, either could destroy it. My memories remain vague, indistinct, yet there was one thing I know. Long ago, I tried to give too much, but my good deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair and in resentment, and I decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, a being that seeks to correct excess, to find moderation, to restore balance. I can only imagine that that's why it would save me, the one who fired the ultimate weapon. And now, I must ask something of you. Battle me, so that I may see who you truly are as a trainer. To keep the world in balance. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA. I don't like your defensive skill, but setting as it is to fight L, was supposed to be legendary Pokemon. I'm sticking with my team. There is only one Pokemon I would really want on my team after all. Or maybe I would take if I have to send out for a test device someday, but not today. Are you prepared to battle me? Let's battle. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found from battle. But I am certain that I will enjoy battling you. He finally opened his other eye. Oh, this is a terrible time to send you out. Quick! Oh, that's back. Psychic. Calm mind. I am seriously gonna have to listen to all the soundtrack when I'm done with like all the main post-game missions, because like goddamn, this is good. Psychic. Sableye. I tried to talk about as fast as I can, I'm sorry. Simultaneous knockout from the both of us. I'm impressed. I don't think you're mad. I'm just impressed. I'm seriously impressed by that. I'm accidentally pressed Mega for some button, but that's fine. Jab. No even. Fall out. Poison jab. Force Thorn. Two more left. Garbodor. Fall out. Restore your health. Poison jab. X-Scissor. Fall out. Alright, you'll find a Pokemon. Gyarados. Look at how we cooperate. human and Pokemon. Perhaps there is a beauty to this world. Mega Gyarados. Ow. Fence off, Misaki! Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. This is why we battle. To each understanding. Trainer to trainer, trainer to Pokemon, and Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose that is why AZ, like you, wished for the ZA Royale to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I tried to understand them, perhaps I would never have fired the ultimate weapon. Hey, Zygarde! Zygarde. How curious. I believe I meant to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with Zygarde. What I want with you at that fatal place, I cannot say. But we're just gonna have to go there ourselves. I am absolutely in about Pokemon, sis. That battle was rough. If it was almost all of them being at the current recommendation, almost all of them being at high 70s. I said that, and there's only like two of them in the 70s. Everyone else at like near 70s, along with two of them being at level 69. Totally pure coincidence. Were you about as Zygarde? Not ready for this. Oh, whoa, this is different. Zygarde appeared. Level 84? You must prove your might to Zygarde. I'm gonna fucking Firelight. Level 80 fucking 4? My god! You are dragging ground, so this is effective against you, despite what you look like at the moment. Jujies! Ice Fang. Ice Beam. Got him. Ice Beam. How is that doing? Okay. Just dealing all the damage. Ice Fang. Seems like he uses 1,000 arrows at a distance. Just like a straight line. So that's rather easy to dodge. Ice Fang. But of course, that's just phase 1. That's a struggle for him. It's time for the 60% form itself. Saigon's now in its 60% form, and its power has grown greater. It's causing rocks to fall from somewhere. Time to make it evolve. This will at least probably make things faster a bit. It's super effective. It's super effective. I have to do all these super effective attacks. Lion Snap. Phew. Shoot. Shoot. Sorry, Yuxi. Now I'll take it down in that situation. Except maybe try to retreat as fast as I can. I guess there's that. Ice Fang. Not as easily stunned as it used to be in 10% form. I'm wasting a lot of resources on this, but this is for my favorite Pokemon after all. For my favorite Kalos there at least. Okay, let's try a different approach. Calm Mind. Gonna take the opportunity to at least a 5 Yuxi. Boom Blast. Dragon Pulse, no effect. There we go. Boom Blast. Psychic. That's a wrong Pokemon, possibly heal up at this point in time. Make it evolve. Man, that's just... It's okay, oh sheesh. Want Dazzling? I'll show you Dazzling. Hyper Potion. Deep Blade. Dazzling Gleam. Giga Drain. Deep Blade. Dazzling Gleam. It's powered. Giga Drain. Deep Blade. Dazzling Gleam. Retreat! Okay. Successfully managed to avoid that. There we go. Doing good so far. Deep Blade. Giga Drain. Dazzling Gleam. Giga Drain. Dazzling Gleam. Return. Gotta go. Dodging away. That defeat is out. Dazzling Gleam. Deep Blade. Okay. the final form. Zygarde complete form. Zygarde wants to test it with its true power in its complete form. Ooh, jeez. Ooh. Dazzling Gleam. Ooh. Make it evolve. Dazzling Gleam. Leaf Blade. Giga Drain. Ow, jeez. Dazzling Gleam. Leaf Blade. Giga Drain. Can't you stop approaching me, girl? Thank you. Thank you, Saki. Leaf Blade. Just keep it going. Best bet I got in this thing. Corn Fortune! I can't retreat. God, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. That's Wing Beam. Asaki seems to be a real good counter to Zygarde at the very least. Has a fair move, has the grass moves are at least neutral damage on Zygarde, so even if it's not doing much, it's still doing something to her. And has the ability to make it at any time to know any dragon type moves. Not that it would probably matter for Corn Force anyways, because that's probably not gonna matter for typing. At least in this scenario. Speaking of things that might not possible at the moment, just gonna heal up just to be safe. And I can't heal because oh jeez. I say that happens. Good job, me. Display keep away at the moment. Display keep away. Special attack spell. Moon Blast. Yeah, it's okay. Figured out what happened. Mega Evolve! Giga Drain! Dazzling Gleam! Now here we go again. Corn Force in. Asaki! You're doing good this time. You had absolutely every right to avoid that. Dazzling Gleam! Just doing all I can here. There's only so much I can do with 3 moves, enough power is... we hope it gets slow at this point. I mean, it's been very slow for like the time since he decided, but still. I honestly can't believe that. What only felt like just being able to control Zygarde's complete form and like just getting every Zygarde down for possible is now feasible. It now involves around a huge fight with it. Whew. Okay, that's avoided. Situation avoided for the time being. Alright, make it evolve. King Dwayne. You're in dire need of help. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Just keep going. Spamming all the free moves that are working well. There we go, stunned. I'm sort of applying gender pronouns on Zygarde when I know Zygarde's technically a genderless legendary, but still. Cornforcer? Yep. Alright, which way? This way. Ooh, that was very close to lucky. Okay. Alright. Not much more to go. We can do this. Just keep going. Deep blade. Okay. Not close enough. Dazzling gleam. Okay. Kick a drain. We did it! Zygarde is deemed worthy. Let your Pokeball fly. Oh, I don't have a love ball already. You know what? For you, Electric Ball. She deserves the best. Aww. I better got down the screenshot, but it's no well. So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. Obtain the Zygarde Cube. An item in which Zygarde cores and cells are gathered. You can also use it to change Zygarde's form. Zygarde has 3 different forms. 10% form, 50% form, and complete form. You can use the Zygarde Cube to freely switch Zygarde between its 10% form and 50% form. If its HP drops to half or less during battle, Zygarde will change it to its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde stats significantly. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when it's in complete form. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, its Cornforcer move transforms into Nihil Light. When Zygarde uses up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered to far off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, they reminded me of sea moves, like those used in the Alola region. But perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Now, it falls to me to ponder. What should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Is there something I want to do? There is. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I once thought we could achieve that world by fulfilling the material needs of everyone. Now I know it is not so simple. An old proverb says it is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reach. But with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make a wheel. Much like AC wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I should travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift, Even living at the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we, and so many others, met and banded together to make Nemeos a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again. But I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. To keep the world in balance complete. Special attack and speed down. I don't mind. Level 84. Welcome home, Libra. Alright. First things first. Let's give you your Zygarde, right? And also... let's change you to your 50% form. Okay. I believe with that fulfills the condition for the next entry. She's the freaking big cannon. In response to people's emotions during an unprecedented crisis, Zygarde Mega evolves and calms the situation with its unmatched power. I have absolutely zero idea how I'm going to make this a Kajinka, but I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way. I do love that the whole fun of this thing is able to form an X, Y, and a Z because of how the fun is shaped. No, this is gonna be such a good reference for when I eventually do get around to drawing it. This is just freaking awesome. I don't care what people say about Zygarde's Mega Evolution. I would cherish it. This is without a doubt the best thing they could have done for Zygarde. At least in my opinion. And admittedly, part of me wants to at least show it off in battle at least a little bit. Because I absolutely... actually, no, we can do it with this one. We can just do it via round accounts, it's fine. Oh, Squirtle, 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 Squirtle. Can you please move from there? Oh wow, that was a rather fast transition. Nah, failed the concentration level, that's fine. Oh well. It's a good thing there's another one I could possibly fight off against my dad. This is for the next entry, buddy. Thank you. Alright, a few more chances to use moves, and we'll possibly see it in action. Honestly, at least the deal for like life dex purposes, so no hard feelings. Oh, okay, that's wasted. Okay, whatever. Decide what I'm gonna do. Hehehe. We can take something here. Near her light. The user attacks by unleashing a powerful light that defies all laws of nature, striking even fairy types and ignoring any statues is affecting its targets. With the cooldown time of this change, this makes absolute sense to just use this as like a final, final attack. I'm a fire in my laser! So interesting, Neonite actually makes it so that it can hit fairy types, meaning Mega Saigon technically has some uses against fairy types now. Previously it only had like steel type moves in order to be able to do anything, but now this is more than viable of a chance to actually do so. Let's go ahead and put that to the test. Let's see if there's a fairy type I can find. Alright. Oh yeah, that defensive works. That even blasted through the freaking. That even blasted through the thorns. Wow. That is honestly real freaking impressive. Man, I'm honestly real freaking glad. I think I'm gonna go to Hotel Zeon so I can like end this off and. I'm gonna sleep happily tonight, let me tell you that. Seriously, what was that? What was with Hokkaido? He still never lost that whole mysterious vibe. After big catastrophes like the one we had with Prince of Tower, or 12 attempts follow. If only I could see Donnie. So that's okay. Aside from the Infinite ZA Royale, it's just gonna be a permanent goal forever, I guess. And having to keep on battling, I guess. Because that's I don't even know how long this is gonna take, honestly. This might be like something I might do just like in between quests, just like see how far it goes until it like actually kind of stops. But in case you haven't noticed, this is a lot of stuff I've left behind in order to try to rush through the story. But I think I'm gonna have a real nice, relaxing breather and just do side quests now that I'm not in any rush to free Tawny from a depth, not that I'm not able to rush to save the world from impending doom from a transformed prison tower. I got my surprisingly unwitting desire to have a mega form for Zygarde, and yeah, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know how happy I could be with this. Granted, I do have issues with the game, especially with how the Kalos Megastones have been distributed, but part of me hopes that they are accessible in the DLC at the very least, because part of me hopes that there's such an easy way of doing that. But we won't quite know when the Mega Dimensions story DLC is dropped. Like, I got the outfit, sure, but there's supposed to be like a whole thing coming with that. Like, maybe we'll learn more about that later, or just like an actual release. Well, I mean, to day one DLC. It's technically released now. It's just the whole Mega Dimension stuff is still in works, I guess. Maybe it'll be updated then. Either way, though, I am really fucking fulfilled. I'm gonna have a whole even loads of fun just listening into the soundtrack, just making fan art and just getting around to making the Gajinka forms for all the Pokemon that have Megas. That wasn't something I didn't have much time to do or had to decide to do because I was busy with other things. Recording being one of them, but maybe now I'll probably have the time to do so. Either way, we have a whole bunch of side quests we could do, and we still got the whole Mega Delphox site. Well, the Delphox site. And the Chestnutite. I guess that's probably the name. Could be the name for Chestnut's Megastone. And, who knows, I might actually just... I probably not. I'm not going to do any actual training. Just more so just reorganizing my box, just getting all the Pokemon I can off screen, and working out on trying to get the research tasks done for Mabel. Because I do want to actually do some shiny hunting at some point, because god dang, I want my Mega Phoenix to be shiny. I want Oathkeeper to be proud. I don't want to have to transfer her from Scarlet and Violet. It'll just be stuck in Legend of ZA forever. So, if I could do that, then I could try to do my very best on that. Then, of course, I have to get like 2 Pikachu, shiny Pikachu's. Suppose I do correct gender that I want them, and just hope that they are I don't know, just. I basically just have to hope for 2 shiny female Pikachu's at this rate. Maybe I might transfer them from Scarlet and Violet if I do bother to do that when home compatibility eventually releases. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this up here. For now, we have some side questing to do, and if any opportunity presents itself, I will go ahead and make sure I get Challenger tickets ready so that I can continue to rank Kaya in the Infinite ZA War now and see what that possibly leads us. But with that, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA comes the beginning of a massive side quest filler episode, and, well, episode rather, but there's still more to the game that I would want to show off, and I've had a blast with seeing some of the side quests just come to fruition and be fulfilled at the very least, so I at the very least still want to show off every last quest possible, because I did so for like the majority of them in Legends Arceus, so of course I'm going to do so here. So we'll do that next time. For now though, I think I'm going to get some fucking sleep. I'll see you guys then. I am tired as fuck.